Well, we have the Fed meeting, though I expect no surprises and no change in direction from the Fed vis-a-vis their stimulus program and U.S. interest rates, which I'm sure we'll get all kinds of rhetoric about softness here and maybe a little strength there. But the bottom line is I don't expect any changes in Fed policy, and nor should we expect any even guidance to any changes. So I think it will be steady as she goes, business as usual, at least as far as Fed policy and U.S. interest rates. Then we have some releases coming out of the ECB, and then on Friday we have the big employment number, which certainly either of those events could be a market mover. We sort of had an indication earlier in the week from the Eurozone that perhaps we're going to see a change in direction away from austerity, more towards stimulus, which I think the market received well, and I think any news that reinforces that will be a positive. And obviously, if we can get a decent employment number, that should certainly help the market. Meanwhile, the market continues to trade at recovery highs, with the exception of, all-time highs, with the exception of NASDAQ, which is trading at recovery highs. And the first quarter earnings continue to come in. Interesting that more than 50% of the companies that have reported have missed on their top line, where 70% of the companies that have already reported have beat on the bottom line. What is the significance? Well, clearly there is a slowing of sales, a slowing of growth, and yes, the bottom line is still pretty much intact, but let's not forget that many companies forewarned by giving us negative guidance, and I think the message is quite clear that all the savings from downsizing, what have you, that help the bottom line are now perhaps running their course a little bit. And the real struggle for U.S. companies, especially the big multinational companies, is to grow that top line. So once again, it's all about the guidance. Listen carefully to the guidance, because the guidance will tell the story going forward for the next 2 to 3 months.